Okay, so our lesson for today is input and output devices. Okay, so any idea what input and output devices is? So, do you ever wonder how information gets in your computer and how comes out in a form you can use? So, it is only possible with the help of devices. So, what is devices? So, devices, it can be defined as the computer or peripherals which are attached to the computer to enter the data and get the desired result. For examples, we have monitor, keyboard, mouse, printer, and etc. So it's like our body. For example, in our body, you have our hands, we have our eyes, we have our feet, we have our brains. So parang computer din po ang ating body. For this one, parang device. Okay? So we have different types of devices. We have the input devices and we have the output devices. First up, we're going to talk about the input devices. Input devices, it is an electromechanical device that can be used to enter data and instructions to the computer. An example of input devices are pointing devices, keyboard, optical input devices, audio input devices, and the video input device. So, for the first one, we have the pointing devices. So, what is in pointing devices? A pointing devices or device, or sometimes called a pointing tool, is a hardware input device that allows the user to move the mouse cursor in a computer program or operating system. So, as you can see, I'm moving my pointing device right now. So, the cursor that you can see in the screen that I'm moving clockwise and counterclockwise is the pointing devices. So, nakikita niyo po ba? So, yan yung ating pointing device. So, ginagamit natin ang mouse dyan. Pinapasok ng mouse sa brain ng ating computer yung ating gagawin or action. So, kaya siya tinawag na input devices. Yun yung difference din ng ating input devices sa output devices. For the input devices, ang ginagawa ng input, nag-i-input tayo papunta sa computer or papunta sa brain ng computer para yun ang gawin niya. Okay, so one of it is the pointing device or pointing devices. So, type of pointing devices, we have the mouse, the joystick, the touchpad, and the light pen. For the first one, we have the mouse. So, everyone knows what mouse is naman, ano po? So, mouse was invented during 1960s by Douglas Engelbart. Mouse can be used to control and manipulate cursor movement and monitor. So, types of mouse, we have the mechanical mouse, optical mouse, and wireless mouse. Okay? So, dati meron pa tayong yung dibola. Kung inabot nyo yun, nilalagay ng bola sa loob. So, mga old school computers na yun. Yun yung ginagamit para mag-scroll yung ating mouse. For now, parang karamihan nyo yun is laser na yung gamit. Or LED light. LED light pala. Okay, and then we have the keyboard. Keyboard was invented by Christopher Layton Scholes. Keyboard is a human interface device which is represented as layout of button or keys. So, features of keyboard, we have typewriter keyboards with numeric keypad, we have special purpose keys, toggle, and combination keys. So, the keyboard, yan yung ginagamit natin para mag-input tayo ng mga words sa ating computer. Kaya tinatawag din siyang input devices. Okay, pampasok ng mga words or letters, numbers, kung anong minsan ginagamit natin sa games, to play online or offline, para ma-move natin yung mga characters. So, ginagamitan siya natin ng keyboard. And then the third one, we have the optical devices. Optical device or input device that uses light as a source of input. They eliminate the need for manual entry of data, thus accuracy increases. Types of optical input devices, we have the scanner and we have the barcode reader. So mostly ginagamit natin yan to input pictures for the scanner or documents to our computer. And for the barcode reader, ginagamit natin yan mostly pag bibili tayo ng mga items or magbebenta ng items online. So, ginagamitan natin ng mga barcode. Okay po. So, that's the optical devices. And then we have audio input devices. Audio input devices records the analog sound and convert it into digital form for further processing. Types of audio input devices. So we have voice recognition, microphone, and music instrument. For example, for this one, I'm talking to you guys. I'm using the headset of my earphones or the microphone of my headset. So, ini-input ko yung voice ko through my microphone and naririnig nyo ako because ginamitan ko siya ng audio input device which is the microphone. Okay po. So, pwede rin tayong gumamit yan ng keyboards kung meron tayong guitar na na-connect sa computer. So, pwede natin gamitin yon as audio input device. So, papasok siya sa category ng music instrument. Okay, so I hope nagigets nyo yung input devices natin, especially for audio. And then we have the last one, the video input devices. So what is video input devices? Video input devices are used to entering full motion video recording into a computer. So mostly this one, ginagamit siya ng mga streamers or vloggers to input their faces or their movies in the computer. So, yun yung ginagamit natin para makita natin yung mga films na gusto natin panoodin or nag-stream tayo or makikipag-video call. So, video input devices po yung ating cameras. Okay po. So, that's it, our input devices. Okay, so the next one, we have the output devices. So, dalawa lang naman silang category. We have the input and the output. Okay, so for output devices are used to receive information from the computer either in soft copy or hard copy. So, we have 4 different kinds of devices in our output device. So, we have the monitor, the printer, the audio output, and the projector. The first one is monitor. Monitor was invented in 1897 by Carl Ferdinand Braun. A computer monitor or a computer display is an electronic visual display for computers. A computer monitor is an electronic device that shows pictures for computers. Monitors often look similar to televisions. There are 3 types of monitor. So we have the CRT monitor, the LCD monitor, and the LED monitor. So if naabutan nyo yung ating CRT monitor, yun yung parang tube na color gray karamihan na TV. Parang TV siya. So CRT monitor ang tawag doon. So cathode ray tube. Cathode ray tube yung tawag sa kanya. Yung ibig sabihin ng ating CRT. So ang mostly ang ginagamit natin ngayon is the LED monitor or the LCD monitor. Okay, so yan po yung ating isang output device. So, ba't nga pala natin siya tinawag na output device? Kasi naglalabas siya ng output from the root word itself. Naglalabas siya ng gusto natin makita sa computer. Yan yung screen natin. So, output device yung tawag sa kanya. And then we have the printer. Printer was invented by Johannes Gutenberg. In computing, a printer is a peripheral which makes persistent human-readable representation of graphics or text on paper or similar physical media. So, meron tayong 2 types of printer. We have the impact printer. An impact printer makes contact with the paper. It usually forms the print image by pressing an ink ribbon against the paper using a hammer or pins. And then we have the non-impact printer. Non-impact printer do not use a striking device to produce character on the paper. And because this printer do not hammer against the paper, they are much quieter. For example, you have inkjet, laser. So mostly ito yung ginagamit natin ngayon sa ating mga bahay-bahay or sa computer room natin sa race. Okay, so non-impact printer mostly ang gamit natin. And then we have the audio output device. The term audio output device refers to any device that attaches to a computer for the purpose of playing sound such as music or speech. The term can also refer to a computer sound card. Types of audio output device. So we have the speakers, headphones, and sound card. So given na naman to, so for example, meron tayong earphones, naglalabas siya ng music, ganun din yung speaker. So nag-output siya ng sound natin. So that's why it is one of the output devices. And then the third one, we have the projector. So ginagamit natin ito lagi, di ba, sa ating computer lab. So projector was invented by Charles Francis Jenkins. A projector or image projector is an optical device that projects an image or moving images. So yan, madali naman din explain, naglalabas siya ng ating output para din siya monitor. So ang difference lang, nag-image siya ng light sa mga walls para dun lumabas yung mga output na gusto nating panoodin. And then yun po ang ating input and output devices. And our activity for today is what is or are your favorite input and output device or devices? Make a drawing of it and explain with at least one paragraph. Okay po, so gagawin natin yan habang nandito tayo sa ating Google Classroom. Okay, so yun lang po ang video natin. So ang activity natin for today, ang gagawin lang, mag-comment lang dun sa ating video na to. Ilagay nyo sa baba na done para makita ko na natapos nyo yung video natin. And don't forget, ilagay nyo din yung core values na natutunan nyo this week. For example, done, God-fearing. Done/God-fearing. Tapos, for example, pakita ko na sa inyo. For example, punta tayo dito sa video ni PewDiePie. And then, go to the comment section. Pero
Want to
kung
increase sales? Try
video ni Sir Xavier, ha? For example, ito yung video ni Sir Xavier. Ilagay nyo lang doon sa add comment ay done dash yung core values. So, God-fearing. Para nalaman ko kung nanood talaga kayo ng video at kung ano yung connected na core values na na-gain nyo sa ating learnings or tutorial. And then, comment nyo lang. So, ganun lang po. Okay, so yun lang. So, laging tatandaan ng core values natin: God-fearing, respectful, accountable, compassionate, excellent, which stands for grace. Okay? So, yun lang po for our week na ito. So, may the Lord smile on you. Goodbye, class.